Hello and welcome to the Yoohee character event story. Silverwood Whispers. Yeah, you cannot get enough idols in this game, can you? A bit of nowhere. Also doubting to see her in the main story, but hey, maybe I'm wrong and she is actually canonically on the Elmo. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just start and see. Yoohee Recollection Note 1. No matter how many times the reverse simulations are done, those pivotal moments are indisputable turning points that shape the future. Elmo the dormitory. As the music final beats conclude, Yoohee finished the dance practice with perfect notion. I cannot help but clutch at this mesmerizing display. Amanda, what are you doing? Where did you came from? When did you... it's this late already? Yeah, but I can wait, no rush. No, that won't do. I was the one who invited you. You're here to help me out too. Okay, sit down, have some tea. Yoohee expectantly carries over a chair, stuffing a mug of steaming hot tea into my hands. A flowery fragrance hits me, emerging from the cup's content. No need to go so far. You told me that you wanted me to help you tidy up some neural data, right? Yes, and the record I wanted you to go over with me are from before that special day as well. A time not unlike now. A memorable experience, yes? Yeah, I wasn't excited or frightened. No, anything can change the world. Still, I look back at it fondly, and it taught me a lot. Alright, I will do my best to help you. Shall we begin? Yeah, I will be in your care.
姿态要时刻保持。
Commander, I'm over here. Connection is good, visibility is clear. Well done, Yoohee. So again, why is she with us? Right, let's have a look. This place looks familiar. It should be. Sushiro's nearby, right, Commander? That's right. I think your first time should be in a familiar place. Well done. You have taught me everything. When you are guiding your juniors, you should also pay attention to... This isn't time to be thinking about things like this. I should use this time to probably sort out my neural cloud. I'm ready. Alright, let's begin. On a bright and pleasant morning, pedestrians begin to filter onto the satellite city streets. The shop on the side of the streets hang up colored lights and put on display of bouquets, dyeing their otherwise monotone cityscape. Yoohee stops in front of such shop, lightly touching a pedal as shock makes itself appear on her face. Whoa, those flowers are real? I thought they were plastic. Plants for viewing pleasure are such expensive these days. Well, it is a time of the year to express your wishes by giving flowers. Right. Sharky Sonbear responds. Sonbear? What? Yoohee inspects the message records on her phone. She scrolls up and down, trying to find the Sharky's name. And of course the idols know each other. I also think we will get bear play too. Nothing is there. Could it be that she didn't see my message? Beep beep. As Yoohee feels Anxiety creep in. The phone begins to ring. Oh, Sharky, son Bay is calling. Hello, can you hear me? Good morning, Sharky Sion Bay. Morning. Is it Sion Bay or supposed to be Senpai? Sharky saw the message. Compared to the previous version, the changes worked very well. Dancing with the falling snow, with the audience full attention. Geez, all that talk makes me want to go on the stage myself. Really, Sharky Senbei? Sparkle, my doll dance squad, will welcome you to open your arms at any time. A Sparkle, to think of it. That sure is a passionate name. I must apologize though. The cafe's been really busy recently. That young mistress is no help. And Centaurus here raised the standards for service again. And yeah, you are in a big mess too. I don't know which part of the story it plays, but yeah. But it's alright. No matter how busy it gets, Sharky will always keep the customer happy. I see. And I thought you would finally agree to join. But with your approval, I'm much more confident in the change of the routine. It's a bit early to celebrate, you know? The plane might have been perfected with Sharky's help, but where will you get the snow from? The technology only got into a refined enough stage to only emulate rain, right? And it is limited to the white zone cities. Though we get a few scraps in the satellite city occasionally. Don't worry, I have over the files already. Loop 01 has a scientist research artificial snow. I'm already there, on the way to the laboratory. Oh, you already in left Pride, Yoohee? You should move fast. The only thing left to do in Pride 01 is to practice before the performance. With the change locked in, there's nothing left for me to do there. Once I got news about the artificial snow, I set off right after sending you a message. I hear that Loop 01 has an excellent dessert shop, and that they say that their sweets are all super cute. I really want to go to take a look. Since you are in Loop 01, Yoohee, could you do take a look to snap some photos of the sweets? Sharky would be so very grateful. Dessert shop? This might be a good chance to get closer to Sharky's Senbei. Huh? I couldn't quite hear that. Was there something you didn't want to Sharky to hear? No, nothing. The signal got a bit bad, that's all. Send me the shop name, please. Give me a second. It is on the tip of Sharky's tongue. What is it, manager? I'm on the phone with Yoohee. Was it? New coffee beans? Wait, new coffee beans? Is it during Macchiato event? Springfield's voice comes from the other end of the call. Sharky has to help carry some stuff. Be right back, sis. No problem. Do what you need to do. 5 minutes later. Here's the encore. Yoohee, you still there? Yes, go ahead. Okay, why did they put this 5 minutes later and new coffee beans? Is it really to say that it is during the Macchiato event? I went ahead and asked the manager just now. She said that artificial snow is some really impressive tech right now, and thought it's hard to put into action. Is my finest work going to think before it's made voyage like this? Makes me angry. Just think about it. You won't know unless you try. I I had to go to the great lengths to convince the dance squad to introduce the approval of Sharky for Prize Zero special holiday program. If we miss out, who knows how long it will take to wait for the next opportunity? If we need to do for the best effects, I will go for it, even if my odds of success are only 1%. True gacha gamer. Yoohee answers as she pats her chest. Simultaneously, she finds many people running in her directions with distress on their faces. Furious pacifier. Stop going in that direction, everyone! Turn back! The man at the front of the group shouts, and the passerbyers stop in their tracks. A robot's gone haywire and messed up the entire street. Look at all those bubbles at my clothes. I'm soaked. Yoohee, can you hear me? Sounds like there's a lot of noisy over there. What's going on? Sorry, Sharky, Son Bear. The robot's gone out of control. I'm gonna go take a look. Robot? Out of control? Man, that Saturday sounds dangerous. Maybe we should get out there first. I can ask the manager to think of something for the snow. It is no problem. I'm already here. Might as well give it a go. I will be okay. Okay. It's hard to mimic what they are trying to say with this idle language. Yoohee ends the call, running in the direction the man indicates. Oh, slippery! Before she can run a dozen steps, Yoohee steps on a puddle of white foam. Just before she falls to the ground, she extends her right arm, supporting herself and landing on her feet after 360-degree twirl. Oh, a perfect ethereal motion. If that's what on stage, the audience would have given a big round of applause, right? Ah, this fat feeling on my hands is really icky. Just what is this white foam? Was that a firefighter robot? Now, snowing. So cute. Oh my god, this is so cute. A strange voice comes from her right. Yoohee turns to find a small automat, no taller than half a person. Snowing. No? What do you mean? Wait, are you that faulty? Before she can finish her sentence, the robot swaps forth a bush of bubbles, firing the unprepared Yoohee straight on, hitting. My clothes! Ah! It's getting in my ear! Snowing. Is this a snow robot? By the way, it's very cute robot. Hold up! Don't you run! Not after going a number like this of the frame I just maintained. The robot runs into the distance as Yoohee quickly swats away the foam on her and gives chase. Snow. Hold on. Oh no, there's some up ahead. The robot dashes along the pavement, not far away in a senior cities. Not so keen of foot. Crap, if it keeps moving, there will be a collision for sure. Where's the security robot? It's not paying attention at all. Yoohee looks over at the security bot moving along at a leisurely pace, gritting her teeth. Ah, screw it. Yeah! What? Yoohee gets a running start, leaps into the air, and delivers a stylish kick to the little robot's fragile giant. The sudden strikes make the little robot lose its balance, and it falls to the ground with a pirouette. The old woman soon leaves the robot's path on the pavement. Oh, that was close. It nearly ran into that old lady. While Yoohee takes the time to escort the old woman to a safe area, the little robot springs to its feet again and hurries away, swaying from side to side. Snowing. Don't just run off. Oh, it's spraying all over the place again. If this is getting out of hand? Yoohee looks about hurriedly, searching for a way to stop the little robot. It keeps spinning around enthusiastically, not far away, continuously sweeping form. Moving form. Hey, aren't you K2? Yes, K2 is a weapon module. Yoohee turns around to answer. Two familiar faces stand right behind her. Okay, M1895 and Stechkin. Why are you two here? Okay, do we know them? Oh wait, oh my god, wait. We know her, but I don't remember her ever being in the main story. Wow. Okay. Look, it's complicated. We have some business to take care of. No time for that. Why are you wet all over? Is it that robot? Did your robot get haywire? It's not mine. I don't know how to explain, but we need to stop it right now. If we just let it run around like this, we'll have an accident on our hands for sure. Can you help me out? Huh? It's a senior's duty to help out the juniors after all. Wait, don't shoot at us. Look out, Xenia. Oh my god, the Xenia is the other one. Stechkin. As Nagant reminded, Xenia unhurriedly bends downwards as the globe of foam lies by just above her head. Oh my god, Xenia! I know her from Neural Cloud. She's a bit different here, but not too different. Any ideas, my good Xenia? This bubble monster about to loot all the shops here. I'm thinking, okay? Get a move at least. Don't just stand there playing games. Okay. Your wish is my command. I have no idea about those two dolls and like... Yeah. We don't know much. I don't know much about it. There's probably some in the hidden records about them. Xenia puts away her terminal, following Nagant's footsteps and taking cover behind a toppled table. Still thinking? Of course not. We need to prioritize getting the source of the chaos under control. Right. K2 and I will pin it down so it doesn't move too much. You look for the timing and grab it from its bubble sweeping that sun. Where's the hardest part being left to me? Xenia! Okay, it is in order, I got it. How about an extra hour of my break time for now on? Oi, no heckling. Any questions, K2? No, let's go. Yeah, no running this time. Hearing the sound behind itself, the robot turns around exaggeratedly before it could focus its camera on Yoohee. Negan has already restrained it with the rope she has had on her body. Scary, low break. You are the one causing all the ruckus? And you dare yell at us? Oh, right. Nagant and Xenia, if I may say so, instead of the numbers. Thank you. Without your help, I probably would have not caught this little guy. By the way, they know each other. And why? Don't worry about it. Of course you have got given an old friend a hand. Speaking of which, you're still the exact same as before after all this time. Yeah, no problem, we will figure out from where she is. I do doubt they are from Griffin, right? Really? The exact same? The exact same. This is smug smile. Oh, but I tried so hard for so long. The news seems to hit Yoohee's heart. This is our first time meeting after we left Griffin, right? Oh, right. Stage can change her name. Goes by Xenia now. Nagan here hasn't changed much. Just like you. Still old, good old Nagan. Us elders gonna respect traditions. You whippersnappers would not get it. And going from Nagan M1985 to Nagan is still a difference. True things, buddy. True things, buddy. Oh my god, Xenia. He's so smart. Yeah, so Nagan similar to wait, we have Moss in Nagan too. We'll see her too. I'm called Yoohee now. Seemingly still recovering from the shock, Yoohee looks like she's still coming back to her senses. Yoohee's your new name? It sure has a nice ring to it. Yoohee, do you walk around here now? No, I work in the performance troupe. I came here to look for some technical assistance with artificial snow. A performance group? In need of artificial snow? Yes, I put together a doll dance group called Sparkle. The troupe recently took on a major contract, and Sparkle will be responsible for part of the program. To add a bit more of atmosphere, we're looking for some help with artificial snow. As the topic shifts to her field, Yoohee seems to ease up a bit. Whoa, sounds incredible. Unlike us, all we do is the grunt work to help with city security. Basically no holidays too. We finally got a few days to rest and recover, but the first thing we encounter is a public incident. Wow, say, do you think I could get a bonus for overtime? Sure is one hell of a day you're having. Aren't you here for competition? Competition? What competition? Exact my reaction. By the way, they are from the Griffin. Yoohee too? Oh, okay. Is there an event or something going on around here? A holiday event of sorts, with a sizable prize pool to boot. I hear there are rare flowers up to grab this time. The type that don't wither even if left alone for ages. Been the talk of the town. How come you haven't heard about this, Yoohee? Well, I suppose I have been rather busy with putting together a dance routine and didn't have much time for else. Are you guys here to win the cash prize and take home beautiful flowers for a special day? You got half of it right. Xenia planning to sell the flowers off instead. Old and grey as I am, I have a little interest in money. I'm only here to help on a request of my juniors. Oh god, it's so wrong to say to hear from you old. You're pretty much the youngest looking doll. Yeah. Well, I suppose all of the funds from the flower sale shall go to me then. I might not be interested in money, but it is never bad to have a bit of money on your hands for the holidays. She's blushing. Oh, Sus, my good senior, that expression you use is adorable. I wish I had the camera and hold to capture this. I too. I can just press my capture button. So. How many times I have told you not to tease your senior? Anyway, We are already helping out, so we might as well see it through. Let's help Yoohee tie up those loose ends. Yoohee, what do you plan to do with this little guy? Oh, I have no idea who owns it, so I suppose I will have to go to the security management department. Snowing. Ah, looks like it's operating logic wells. And truly gone out of the window. Do you want to see the snow too, like me? Yoohee bows down, lightly tapping at the little robot's head. It struggles defiantly, still bound in place. Is it upset? Or does it feel like this little guy, IE, is actually pretty advanced? Let's hope the management department can get rid of its owners, then. A moment, please. Some random boys, not sure, male or female. A middle-aged man runs towards the trio, waving his hand. Oh my god! I like the shading of the blue shirt here. Some scientific man with interesting glasses. I'm not sure which mark, like which labs he is, but probably not lab 42. Oh, thanks goodness. I finally found. Huh? The man steps in the foam emitted by the robot, slipping underfoot and leaning backwards, till he crashes into the pile of foam. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Come help it if you have time to bubble. Negan gestures at Xenia and extends a hand to the old man on the ground. Are you alright? Oh, I'm fine. The man begins to get to his feet with Negan and Xenia's help. But she stops as he leans on the ground with one hand and looks at the foam on his hand with glee. This feeling. The low temperature was successfully maintained. Fantastic! This isn't too far from the real snow. Snow? Isn't just a foam? Not at all. This is no normal foam. I'm trying to emulate the texture of snow with some special materials. But I must first make sure that its temperature and melting sensation are approximate to actual snow. Its texture is indeed closer to foam in its current stage. But if this simulation is successful, I only need to add a semantic agent and adjust the formula, and it will be completed in no time. The man wipes at his face happily, observing the half-melted foam in his hand, while still sitting on the ground. What a coincidence. Speaking of snow, I remember the opening of this event, like the picture of this event, thumbnail of this event. It's actually on this ski thing. Contemplating the man's face, Yoohee falters for a moment before furrowing her brow and observing carefully. You, Professor Bowen? Oh, yes. You know me? Ah, so it's you. I saw a picture of you in a magazine. With that interview about the artificial snow. I came here to look for you. And you just run into the robots. Ah, a dolphin in interest in snow. Nagan extends her hand again, and Bowen takes it, standing up. Thank you. There's more foam up ahead, be careful. Oh, don't worry. He's used to it. Waving a hand, Bowen proceeds to the robot's side, undoing its bindings and gently rubbing its head. Allow me to introduce you. This is Lumi, the artificial snow dispersion robot I have been working on. Recently the programming gone a bit off, and it often runs around like that, creating trouble. Whether it is compensations or apologies you want, I shall bear responsibility. The programming error will be rectified as soon as possible. Lumi. No wonder why it was going on about snowing or whatever. Jeez, I'm so slow. Professor Bowen, you really must agree to a request of mine. Yoohee bows deeply to Bowen. You are? Do you remember the name Yoohee? I sent an email a few days ago, looking for technical support with regards to artificial snow. Email? Oh god, he probably didn't. Ah, I remember now. Sorry, the past days have been busy. I haven't had the time to reply yet. It's alright. I came here to talk to you about the matter of similar reasons. About what I mentioned in the mail? Yeah, I would like to help you. But you can see Lumi's current state. It is not the time to commit it to the market yet. Ah, I see. Yoohee's head drops despondently. Bowen frees Lumi from being entangled in the ropes once again. But, do you have mind telling me the details of what you need? Perhaps it could be managing without Lumi. I live nearby. I'll be chat there. I must thank you for stopping Lumi before it can really cause a massive problem too. Oh, really? I would love to. Thank you, Professor Bowen. Can I come listen, Professor Bowen? Why is Xenia so interested in this? Bonk. I can give Xenia a good knock on the back of the head. Stop going around and making trouble for people. Oh, it is no trouble at all. Sorry, but you two are? My friends. They helped me to get Lumi under control just then. But Nagan, Xenia, weren't you two going to that competition? Well, we should help you get Lumi back first. If it's starting acting up again on the way, we can help take care of it. You're not forgetting why we're here, aren't you? If we were delayed by something else in the course of going to the competition, we would miss out on the cash and flowers. Think of that holiday special edition that you wanted. Holiday special edition hat? Wait, weren't you talking about going together just a second ago? I'm just kidding. You're supposed to be the seniors here after all. You need flowers? I happen to have some flowers in my place, planted in the front yard. If you need some, take whichever ones you like, as thanks for your help. You mean we can have fresh flowers? Not the plastic kind? Yeah, they are real. Wow, that would be perfect. Say again, let's have the professor home first. Huh? Well, what is a little competition compared to their city's safety? You tell me such things pretty often, you know? She smells money. Okay. Let's get moving already. That organization is going smoothly so far. Now I thought that you would run into Nagan and Xenia there. Yeah, I was a bit shocked too. With how big the world is, running into past companions by sheer chance might as well be a miracle. And they helped me out a lot back then too. I haven't gotten the chance to thank them properly since I got on board. Maybe I should take some flowers with me. What do you think, Commander? That's a good idea. Expressing your thoughts with flowers is a holiday tradition too. It might be difficult to get real flowers in the contamination zones though. What flowers were you thinking of? What flowers are good for expressing gratitude? Let me think. How about carnations? Carnations might be a little too... Well, maybe Nagan would be happy with that. Right, carnations express both gratitude and respect. Xenia, I feel like she will like any flower so long as it's made of Sardin's gold. Right, do you have any flowers you are fond of, Commander? Flowers I'm fond of? I have a few, but I cannot exactly pick out a particular favorite. Oh, it's alright. I'm just asking for the sake of it. No need to think too hard. Here, let me fill up your tea. There's some dried flowers added into this tea. It adds a nice fragrance, right? If only we had some cookies to go with it. Oh, they're speaking like my mind. He interrupts my thoughts with a cheery tone. I take a good sniff on the liquid aroma. Yeah, it's lovely. Okay, I think that will do it. Let's get back to organization. Yeah, of course. After less than 30 minutes on foot, the group arrives at the Bowen's residence, a two-story house with a yard of average size. And he's probably very rich. Nagan, you're here? You see? There's so many flowers in this yard. You were not kidding? Of course. Take whichever you want when you leave later. I remember when I was little, real flowers were all over the place. But now that is no more, and we must make do with the artificial ones. Whatever I think of the children that never get to see the plants in their natural forms, cannot help but feel such a shame. Yeah, a texture of a real petals cannot be matched by the plastic copies. We will make good use of them. Oh, she's whispering. Trust that they don't stay in bloom for so long. Looks like my resale profits are going to blow up a bit. Bonk. Megan knocks Xenia head again. Stop thinking of that stuff all the time. Decorative plants are expensive and difficult to find for sale nowadays, no? Why do you plant so many things, Professor? Getting called Professor feels nostalgic. I'm still waiting for a connection between Neurocloud and this game. Well, that's a long story. My wife used to be quite fond of flowers, and she tries to plant them many times with little success. But I managed to get it right here. It's thanks to the temperature of this satellite city being so stable though. It's only because the temperature barely changes season to season that those flowers can be in bloom at this time of the year. Come in, let's not stand around. The group enters the buildings behind Bowen. Eat whatever you like. I will get some more snacks and drinks. No need. Before Yoohee could turn down the offer, Bowen proceeds into the kitchen, but not before putting on the record player next to him on the way. A gentle tune fills the room, and Yoohee cannot stop herself from lightly swaying her body to the rhythm. Oh, what a cozy song. Let me see. Dancing Dream, I think. Rearrangements of classical piece. What's it called again? Wait, let me have a look. Yeah, that's the name. A rearrangement of piano piece. From French name. Réveil de Mort, and it's quite popular on the holiday songs these days. Oh, do you know this stuff? Displayed in the shop I part-timed at. Yoohee reads about the piece on her terminal as Nagan and Xenia chatter, taking in their living room furnishings. Soon after, the rich aroma of butter and cinnamon comes drifting from the kitchen. Oh, that's butter cookies and cinnamon biscuits. Impressive, being able to tell from the smell alone. I'm pretty familiar with what different sweets smells like. I got this from Passion. Have you heard of that place? There's no way this is now connected to the Shark's request. Passion? Yoohee flips through a message on her phone. That's the place Sharky Sonbei was talking about. Pretty famous here in Loop 01. It is positioned on the shopping street, and there's often people queuing up outside. Don't be shy, eat whatever you like. I bought plenty. He does give a very rich vibe. Ah, sorry. Wow, is it not to your taste? No, I just do work relating to dancing. I need to watch my weight. There's no way dolls get weight. It doesn't work like it. It should not work like this. You're dolls. You don't even need food, do you? Like, they make the dolls way too realistic. Dolls can get fat. We can't, but the other dancers are all concentrate their weight. I want to learn from them and train my mental fortitude this way. I see. What a shame. Come on, you just could give it in. Bowen places the tray full of cookies on the table. Just as he lets go, Lumi runs over with an immense excitement. Cookies, cookies, passion, cookies. Here you go. Don't go throwing it about. Bowen caresses Lumi's shield, picking up a biscuit and placing it on Lumi's round head. I do hope that this professor is not an evil one, by the way. It kinda gives like the setup vibe. Oh, that little guy has a gastral mod? Oh no. I just like to sate Lumin's curiosity. It cannot actually eat. It's like you two get along real well. Don't treat it like a robot at all, which the way you touch its head so often. Huh, is that so? Lumi is something my late wife left behind. Its existence is special to me. Oh, the lady who loved flowers, right? I'm sorry. It's fine, no need. Bowen smiles bitterly, taking a sip from his teacup. Before doll technology became common, my wife was dedicated to the field of machine learning and led a research team for the integration of AI with robotics. But even after she passed from illness, The program never managed to break past its technological bottleneck. Because of the lack of progress on a technical level, the funds of the program were eventually cut, and things came to an end. Lumi was the first sample my wife created, and the only prototype. Did you keep Lumi to continue developing it? My field of research is not the same as my wife's. I have added many functions to Lumi that are my own research. But there is nothing I can do for its AI in it. My work can be hardly be called development. To me, which has grown is more like a little kid's. I teach it what I know, bit by bit. Lumi is very important to me. A certain gentleness appears at Professor Rowan's face as he speaks of Lumi and his wife. Yoohee suddenly gets a feeling that she should not interrupt his reminiscence. Regrettably, Xenia takes no note of the conversation atmosphere over here, her attention captured by the flowers used in the indoor furnishing. Lumi's AI is pretty impressive though. It was this good back then? Yeah, the security boards from security management are not on the same level at all. It's nothing compared to the dolls of today. But back then, Lumi had a high-performance AU for sure. Just think of it as a product of things now obsolete. I see. Right, I nearly forgot why I was here. Professor, about the artificial snow. Could you tell me why you need this artificial snow and what you plan to use it for? Why? Mincing her words a little, Yoohee tucks her hands away behind her back, running her index finger together. What? I don't understand what behind her head? Index finger together. Isn't this like this side? Me and the other in my dance squad have a performance that's very important to us coming up. I want to add some falling snow in the middle of the routine to give it a little oomph. Even since the proliferations of collapse radiations, people have not had the chance to see new white snow. The fantasy of snow is the key element for our dance very essence. So I wanted there to be a snow at the climax of the routine, even for just a minute. Looks like this is a request I cannot say no to. Huh? He looks at Bowen in surprise. Cannot say no, so he agrees, right? If it is a small radius for a short time, and I can be there for the tech support, I think Lumi should be able to manage it. I can use this chance to get another round of experimental data. Maybe we should test it more before doing it. I'm sure that data gathered in a particular scenario will be available. Perfect. Thank you, Professor. Oh, I surely want to turn into foam, only forming. Yoohee jumps with joy, a blush spreading across her cheek. Not so fast. My agreement alone is not enough. It might sound a little silly, but I would like to respect Lumi's wishes. As a doll, I'm truly happy to meet someone who respects and loves machines like you do. So long as you don't mind. Lumi, come here, please. Lumi? Oh no. I saw it runs upstairs with the cookies in its head. Should I help you fetch it? Huh, it's alright. I will go alone. Bowen walks upstairs, but descends alone 5 minutes later. Sorry, did you really see it go upstairs? I cannot find it anywhere. Yeah, I saw it too. Crap. Did it run off again? Let's not just jump to conclusions, Professor. You take another look up inside, and I will help look around outside. Sani and I will help as well. The flowers you gave us are precious, and we cannot just take them for free. Wait, you gonna go too? What? Are you not coming? Well, my seniors already agreed, so I must follow in her tracks. Sorry to bother you with this again. Oh, I was just joking earlier. Please don't mind it any mind, Professor. If you make any discoveries, we will contact you immediately. After leaving Professor Bowen's home, the group returns to their street side. Sorry, excuse me. There's so many people here. Just why is this place so packed? This is a commercial district after all. The place where you signed up for the competition tour. The sign-up area is decked out with special decorations. Whatever you plan to participate or not, you should go take a look. I first ran into Lumi in a popular area tour. Could have. If it really starts running amok, things will get bad. Lumi asked for a Cinnabon biscuit from the professor earlier. And there's a chance it could have made its way to the dessert shop. The shop happened to be on the streets too. How about we split up and check both locations? I will go to the dessert shop. I promised Sharky Sunbear that I would take some photos of the shop for her. So it works out for me. I will be able to scope out the place in a way. I should go with my good senior here to the dessert place. There is too many people around the sign-up area. It will reduce her efficiency in the search. Senior taps the top of her own head, hinting Yoohee that Nagan's short statue would make her disappear in the crowd. Senior, you're having a dig at me again, aren't you? No way. I would be more than willing to walk a few extra steps to the dessert shop for the sake of my senior. I suppose I will believe you. We will be off, Yoohee. Let's meet back here in 20 minutes. Yeah, see you then. Yoohee temporarily separates from the duo, traversing cramped streets and moving towards the sign-up area. The sign-ups are situated on the plaza in front of buildings akin to a shopping mall, alongside the sign-up kiosk in a series of stalls that add to the holiday atmosphere, decorated with flowers and souvenirs in a pleasant manner. Finally here. Felt like I was going to be squished flat. Would Lumi be here? I doubt. Girl. Big brother, there's a little doll dancing on this music box. Do you know what they are called? What names could a toy have? Let's go home. Yoohee looks toward the music box the girl gets shot at. A piece of holiday merchandise on display at once of the stall. Inside a glass shell is a miniature stage with 2 gift boxes. Upon being opened, a stored teddy bear and a cute doll of a girl take the stage, beginning to turn. A doll that dances with a teddy bear? The stage inside a pretty intricate for how small the music box is. Yoohee stares at the moment at the spinning music box, getting lost in it. Oh, Lumi is actually here, man. Dance. Yeah, they are dancing. Eh, Lumi? At the sound of a familiar voice, Yoohee spins on a dime to find Lumi, only a few spaces away from here with a few people between them. Dance, dance, snoring, snoring. Excuse me, sorry, I didn't need to get through. Don't run, Lumi. Snow, 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 snow. Try as Yoohee manages to get through the crowd of people, Lumi still slipped through her fingertips while pirouetting. Just like the little teddy bear inside that music box, but spewing out white foam all the while. Whoa, what is this all that wet stuff? Whose robot is this? Just don't let it run around. Ah, spewing that stuff already? Snowing, big snow. Lumi. Lumi ejects a massive quantity of foam as the people packed into the space begin to jostle and show. I mean, it's not Lumi's problem. It's more like the liquid is not really a snow problem, right? So, how much liquid does Lumi even have? What is it? Don't get it on me. The hell is that white stuff? Stay away. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's my... please, excuse me. Thank you. Executing a perfect series of maneuvers, Yoohee managed to pin Lumi to the ground without injuring anyone nearby. Before the security robots could notice and arrest Lumi, Yoohee managed to make her way out of the crowd, still covered in foam. For the sake of keeping their clothes clean, the passerbys managed to clear a path. Keep a proper eye on your robot, for the love of... I'm really sorry. Criminal, criminal. Snowing, snowing. No snowing. Just hold for a moment, Lumi. Right, I should contact Nagan and Xenia. Maybe also the Brown? Yeah, Bone. Professor Bone. Yoohee immediately produced her terminal, calling Nagan. Nagan, Xenia, I have found Lumi. Oh, this quickly? We're not even at the dessert shop. I have sent you my locations. Come quickly, I'm afraid it will. Snow. Run away. What? What happened? Are you alright, Yoohee? It ran away again. I lost my grip just for a moment. Oh, is it so good at running? Does it have some marathon runners data integrated into its AI? Feels like things are getting more complicated. Well, this is just one part of looking for Lumi. Think of your flowers and stop complaining already. Come, let's go to where Yoohee is. The trio chased Lumi across the 3 entire districts, but failed to catch their nimble little robot, only managing to tire themselves out in the process. Damn it, it's too good at running. Where would it go? Nagan, did you see it go towards? Pixies. Huh? Oh, Lumi's calling us big sis? That's sweet. And stop running around. Yoohee immediately pivots at the sound. Before she can react, Lumi spews out a stream of foam. Her vision module's feed is immediately filled with white, obscuring her vision completely. I cannot see! Stupid, stop running! Xenia, it's going in your direction. Stop it! Man, I beat. It's just too fast. Xenia blocks Lumi's path of escape. The latter quickly adjusts, squirming underneath a nearby stall table. It runs into the table legs, shaking and disturbing their wares for sale on it. Again makes it over in time, stabilizing the structure. Oi! You got eyes or not? Watch it! Sorry, boss. Xenia, so go quickly. You cannot lose it again. Oh, there's enough people over there to make up a wall. Say, you got any gadgets of your pockets that can make me fly? Do you have one of those hats with a propeller on them that can make people fly in your collection? That kind of thing doesn't exist. I wouldn't have it on even if I did. And on her head, Nagan makes to get out of the massive crowd with some efforts. Just as she moves to continue the pursuit, she finds herself on the pedestals crossing in the middle of the road. Nagan, look out! The lights are red! Ah! A car blasts by, almost blowing Nagan's head off her head with the wind of its wake. You got a death wish? Sorry. I'm asking myself how this chubby robot goes through all these masses too. Nagan apologizes, moving back to the side of the crossing. Yoohee and Xenia make their way over. Ah, this is bad. The little guys no here to be found. Think nowhere, but no here. Okay, no here too. Nagan, did you see where Lumi ran? I didn't see her, sorry. The foam tail's gone too. This is bad. This city is too big. It's going to be impossible to pin it down. Well, I'm sure there's another way. Let me think. Hey, isn't that a camera over there? How about we hack the city's CCTV TV and see if we can cut Lumi? What are you thinking? That's illegal. Well, our circumstances are unique. As long as we are careful and don't get cut up, it will be fine. No, it won't. How can a law enforcement officer like you know the laws and still break them? But we are not going to do anything bad with their cameras. As long as we don't get caught, no one knows we ever access those systems. If no one knows, then have we really ever been there at all? No means no. No more of your delusions. But if we just let Lumi roam the streets, it might cause even more trouble. Isn't just letting it be a dereliction of duty? Well, it's not like I mind. Easier to do nothing. Nagan furrows her brow. Think of the action movies. In order to defeat evil, the protagonist must step into the shadow. Pitch black, as they may be, right? I suppose that's how it goes, but... Well, while a certain someone has been fence-sitting, Yoohee's already on the move. Yoohee nods, already working on the hacking program. Yeah. You gave a good idea. I have filled a series of suitable injection modules. I'm willing to try anything that can help us find Lumi. If the security system catches up, then I will just hack the security system too. Oh my god, we're going full rogue here. I feel so scared all of a sudden. I think she's filled with the desire to fight, my good senior. Well, since we're already here, we might as well help. Supervise her. We cannot be using their CCTV for anything other than fighting Lumi. Alright, come on, Grandma. Let's get a move on. She's not that old. How is this? Oh, okay. Inside level 2. Which is not a battle, imagine. I have access of their CCTV cameras. Good work. Xenia, you help look for Lumi. I will keep an eye on the security. We need to be careful. Even more work? Oh, please do remember to pay for overtime. As if I can afford to. Keep all the money from reselling the flowers. If you really insist. No. I was just kidding. You sure was kidding? Get more of this goody two-show attitude. Unbelievable. What are you supposed to do about this? Goody two-shows attitude. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone, I have found something. You have found Lumi? No, just some videos of Lumi from a few days ago. By the looks of it. Can I have a look? Of course. Xenia begins to individually inspect the files sent over by Yoohee. Look here, that's Lumi hanging around their sign-up areas in the commercial districts, right? Just doing donuts there. It shows up there several times too. What a strange system error had to have. Maybe it's not a system error. Nothing out of the questions when it's an error, I suppose. It's going to bother those pedestrians again. Look at the form of those lawns over there too. That ought to be Lumi's work. The professor has probably spent a pretty penny paying off fines for its sake. All that really loves his kid, huh? But why does it move in a pattern like this? Yoohee goes through the possibilities with a hand on her chin. Before she can come to any conclusion, a gun's warning arrives. Security on us. Yeah, it is no good without some proper espionage tools. Espionage? That's the first thing you think of? You really... please. Is it really the time to berate me for this? Think of something quickly, or we are gonna get to be busted. Security progress about to find us. Yoohee, have you found Lumi? 2 more files left to check. I will be done in just a moment. There, Lumi's last location. An abandoned building in Zone East 3. Alright, let's get out of here quickly. The moment before the security program rises an alarm, the 3 cut off the connections, making a clean getaway. Commander, when the situation calls for it, even not so proper methods should be used, right? You mean when you hacked into the city's CCTV? Well, you didn't use it for anything malicious, and everything ended well. I know, right? You're the best, Commander. Clear of the sins. You went so far to help the Professor Bowen look for Lumi just so you could have some artificial snow. There must be something more at play. You're right, Commander. I didn't initially think out because I wanted to use artificial snow for our performance, after knowing that Lumi means to him, though I couldn't just let it be. And before I realized it, I started talking it like a competition with how good Lumi was at running away. Huh, that does sound like something you would do. Huh? Should I take as a compliment, Commander? Of course. If you were not like that, you would not have been able to continue dancing. Commander! Seriously, getting all sincere all of a sudden? It's embarrassing, you know? But I do like it. A brilliant smile smack me is up too. I'm looking forward to a little to what next. Shall we continue? Yep, this is the best part of their performance. Commander, come quick over here. Huh? What is this music? Don't you want to take a break? You have been at it for so long. Huh. Does it mean I get to enjoy your dancing again? I just cannot keep anything from you, can I? Very well, as you wish. I'll just finish arranging the steps to this dance, so you will be the first person to see it. Damn those camera angles. Commander, what do you think? When I watch people dancing, I feel happier. Yup, this means you like it. Can I take that to mean that you approve? Of course. That's great. Actually, there's more after this. Still, the intermission should be over by now, right? We are not done yet. You're right. I think I should wait until it's all over before putting on a show for you. Fending off annoying security programs and climbing abandoned buildings at this advanced age of mine? My goodness. Granny Nagan. Didn't you say it was good to let limber once in a while? Yeah, an appropriate amount, but not to this extent. You're here? Are you sure Lumi is here? Yeah. Its last appearance was entering this place. With no records of its leaving, I think the chances that it is still here are good. The building's construction seems to have been cut off right after the roof was erected. Unfinished windows adorn the mottled concrete walls like black holes, and the structure's reinforcing iron framework was visible in countless places. I see some traces of the form. This should be the place. Who knows where Lumi is hiding? This building has more than a dozen floors. We will just have to go floor by floor. Those stairs are only serviceable once here. If Lumi has not left the building, we will be able to find it. Does the professor know about this? I sent him the coordinates just a moment ago. He said he'll be here soon. Let's move up the floor. There's nothing here. Wait, over there at the stairs. Is that Lumi? Snoring. Lumi lives at the entry to the stairway, running upwards after Nagans looks over. Stop right there! Nagan gives chase. Lumi runs away, spewing foam upon the stairs as it moves. Damn Stubby, I'm gonna catch you! Look out! Underneath you! Underneath! Why am I fell off the ground? Sleeping on the bubbles, Nagan thumbs down the stairways. Yoohee immediately approaches, helping Nagan up. Thanks. Are you alright, Nagan? I'm not young people like you, Lord, but it's just a flight of stairs. I don't break that easily. Is she just older model? What do you mean old? What do you mean by that? Nagan touches her own head, lightly giving her head a pat after making sure it is still on her head and exhaling a sigh of relief. Please be careful. I really must be old. I can't even avoid a trap set off by a little kid. If you go by when the systems were created, Lumi might actually be older than you. I mean mental age. Mental age! I cannot help but worry a little. Nagan, are you really okay? My frame looks fine. Look, all of my limbs are perfectly good. Nagan stands up, flexing her body and hopping on the spot. So long as she still has her head, she will be alright. What is this deal with Nagan and heads? I completely, I don't know. Come on, let's go catch that nasty little kid that doesn't respect their elders. The trio carefully moves upstairs, following Lumi to the abandoned building roof. Snowing. Lumi walks in circles across the empty space, quickly rushing towards the edge at the sign of Yoohee. Lumi? No more of this nonsense. The professor's been worried, looking for you all over. Come back home with us. Snowing. Lumi ignores Yoohee, edging even closer to the edge of as it spins. Without any safety railings in place at the top level of this abandoned building, Lumi is only a few steps away from falling off the edge. Come back, it's dangerous! We are on the 12th floor. What to do? Okay, we need to draft up the rescue plan and ensure Lumi's safety. A rescue plan? I don't think we need to railroad ourselves like that. This is enough to get it to come over here. What that head of yours come up with? Well, Lumi's a little kid at the end of the days. All we need is something its interest it to lure it over. Then what is Lumi's interest in? Candy? Toys? I think that's about it for what kids are attracted by. Those things are a bit too mundane, aren't they? Lumi isn't a real kid, after all. For robots? New batteries? Machine maintenance membership? Those are just the favorites of yours. What do you think Lumi likes, then? Nagan thinks for a moment, seemingly coming to a conclusion. She confidently takes a frontmost position, putting her hand on her hips. Petting? Oh my god, what are those eyes? Come back, Lumi. If you listen like a good kid, I will buy you a nice hat for you. Oh my god. Lumi cares not for Nagan's pleas. The air almost freezing solid, and silence dominates for a moment. Lumi is not you. Why would it be interesting in hats? Then I will go with this. Nagan makes a weird face at Lumi. Nagan only managed to scare Lumi, who moves yet closer to the edge. That's no good. Let me handle this. Xenia rummaged through her pockets, pulling out a piece of candy in the shape of a diamond on a ring. She waves it around in front of Lumi. Shiny, shiny. Lumi takes a few steps away from the edge, interested. There we go. See? Of course kids like shiny things. There's certain one way to put it. Kids are not dragons sleeping on piles of gold. Close enough. Ah no, it stopped again. Then you shake the ring again, but Lumi is unswayed, returning to the roof's edge. Ah, it doesn't work anymore. Of course you have no experience dealing with the children, young as you are. Watch me. Yaha. What do you mean, yaha? Nagan begins a series of strange movements, crossing her arms in front of her chest. Oh, this? Okay. The hero of justice! Super Galaxy Man! Lumi stares at Nagan, tilting its head. Hey, what are you doing? I'm doing Galaxy Man routine. Don't kids like those kind of shows? You are the only one here who is a fan of that old pre-war stuff here. See? Lumi isn't interested at all. It's okay, I have got one more tricks on my sleeves. Here, the Air's Defense Squad badge. Okay, Nagan is fully in her element. I do so wish the stages where would be voiced. It would be so much cooler. Nagan produces a pin in the shape of a star, raising it up to her head. The paint is falling off that thing. Where the hell did you get it? The thrift store. Is that so? Never mind where I got it from. No little kid can resist superhero match. Come on, Lumi, get over here. This awesome badge is waiting for you. Star. Lumi moves a few steps toward the tree, but it quickly loses interest, returning to its previous position. Another failure. It cannot be. What kind of kid does not like superhero stuff? There's no rule saying that has to be the case, right? We'll need to use more direct methods. Then, let's just grab Lumi. Nagan lowers into a running state. Just before she sets off, Yoohee terminal begins to ring. Music present. Lumi approaches again, far more intense than before. Hold on. Lumi's coming over again. Oh, is it because of Yoohee's ringtone? That's the track the professor was playing on the vinyl player back at his house, right? Yeah, that's mine. I thought it was a nice tune, so I set it on my ringtone. Ah, a call from Sharky's son, bae. Don't answer just yet. Look at Lumi. Sorry, Sharky. Lumi stops at its steps as it hears the music. Quiet down, gradually beginning to spin on the spot. What is it doing? I cannot be sure, but I feel like it's almost dancing. That cannot be right. I don't have any neural recollections of the type of dance that's just spinning around. But look, it's spinning exactly to the beat. If that's the case, I'm sorry, Sharky, Son B. What does Son B mean? I need to check it out. To keep the music playing, Yoohee declines the call, picking up where the ringtone left off on the terminal. The gentle tune draws Lumi in even further, like a child in a lovely dream. Yoohee slowly moves backwards with the terminal in hand. Lumi follows as it spins, leaving their roof's edge. Now! As Lumi is distracted by the music, Nagan and Xenia flanks it on both sides. Producing a rope from her back, Nagan quickly hostages Lumi. Oh, thanks goodness I brought the rope just in case. This will only work for a little bit, right? A kid's syndrome after waking up amplifies their normal temper, you know? Just tying it up won't do. We need to make sure that Lumi won't go out of control again. The only thing we can do is to get the control permissions to Lumi right now. My goodness, am I really on holiday here? 10 times the normal overtime rate would not cover the efforts I have put in today. Which just speaks a lot about you, yeah. Yoohee and Xenia rush to Nagan's side. Despite her very local vocal complaints, Xenia quickly joined the other in level 2, accessing Lumi's system. Oh, that looks... Shattered pieces of data drifting through level 2. Yoohee extends a hand to touch one such piece, but to no avail. The data fragment passes through Yoohee, meandering into the distance. The ground beneath them, made of coagulated data, begins to fade and ebb. All fluttery and fluffy, like snow. Is this Lumi's world? Level 2 are not actually like this at all. I would say that it comes down to Lumi's model, system, and ports being so old they are causing incompatibility with dolls. Our environment here is becoming unstable too. Yeah, it would be better find Lumi's logic help and grab the control permissions. Staying here for an extended period of time might be dangerous. Yoohee is right, my senses are tingling. Everyone, over there, on the right. Are those weird-shaped things approaching us? The group looks in the direction Nagan indicates. Behind a shining stream of electricity, information fragments congregate, forming dangerous shapes. Where would they come from? There's so many. Judging by the shape, they might be viruses. Only viruses can produce such massive lobes of error data. They're not viruses. Look over there. Nagan look over to see data fragments assembling to become new enemies. Those enemies are all converged from normal data, and we happen to be in their cache area in Lumi's system. I get it. It's data overflow. Huh? Yes, the fragments are all legitimate data in and of themselves, but because of their sheer size and the data destructions algorithm, they are taking up a lot of the cache. So Lumi just need more memory, more RAM, or more space? Judging by the current circumstances, those chunks of data are reflowing into Lumi's operational system. Odds are those pieces of data are the reason Lumi is going out of control. Come on, and the professor could not figure it out? Xenia draws her weapon with a flourish, firing 2 shots towards the enemies formed from streams of data. Their shattered fragments spray in countless directions. Hearing her explanations, Nagan stabs her own forehead. Slaps. Ah, yeah, that's it. I mean, of course, the younger should be knowledgeable about those things. Good. behind you. Don't just go touch my head willy-nilly. Nagan destroyed the enemy with a single punch. The data fragments fly in our direction, scattered in an instant. Okay, Nagan really likes her heads and Xenia really likes her money. That's as much as I understood. Wonder if they similar to Girls Frontline 1 too. Nice swing there. I'm not a veteran in name only. Back, Nagan. They are assembling themselves. What? Nagan takes a brisk few steps backwards. The data fragments reconvene, forming a cube. Oh, that looks like a present, just noticing it. The two face off of a dozen seconds, but the cube does not express any desire to attack. I mean, it's just a present. Is it not an enemy? This cube's kind of familiar. It is. It is a gift box, right? It is shaped like the one. The bow tie on the top is mimicking a packaging ribbon, right? Was attacked just a second ago. Why is it forming a gift box now? Is Lumi trying to tell us something? Who knows? With so much erroneous data here, it is impossible to predict how Lumi will act. There might be something inside the box. Let me take a look. Wait, Yoohee, don't touch it just yet. Yoohee reaches for the box. The moment she makes contact, a gap appears on the top of the box. A holographic projection soon appears. It depicts a lovely woman. Pushing a door wide open, she turns toward her husband, who walks in her direction, hugging him tightly. I did it, Bowen. A prototype. I have got a prototype. Renee turns around to shake the camera holder hand, waving at her husband. A sturdy robotic foot can be seen. The seams of it metallic plates, joined with new, shiny balls. Come, say hello, Lumi. Renee is the name of the wife. The camera angle begins to shift and move, accompanied by the sound of mechanical motors as the surrounding comes into view. Speaking. It can only make a few simple sounds right now, but it will be the future of AI. Professor Bowen, you will have to redouble your efforts on your research project. Okay, probably Renee is not a woman. A somewhat bricky video takes an environment and a happy, smiling couple. I don't know. Owner info updated. Renee Candela. Bowen Candela. The video cuts off. The gift box splits into pieces, scattering to the wind and mixing into the surrounding stream of data. Was that man Professor Bowen? And the woman ought to be his wife. Her name is Renee. Most likely, but those video files should be within a storage drive. It's all mixed up in the cache. So it follows that Lumin's data processing has gone wrong somewhere. If we can solve the data overflow problem, Lumin might be able to go back to normal. Yeah, I'm a little curious why those data fragments turned into a gift box. Look, there's more ahead. The fragments are coalescing again. Huh? Another box? Yoohee approaches the newly formed gift box. Why are they even in forms of gift boxes? This is the second time now. It cannot help but feel there's some kind of meaning to this. Hard to guess what a silly kid is thinking. Might as well see what's inside this time. Yoohee touches the box surface. A projection appears just like before. The image this time is much clearer. The room's lights are off. Moonlight spills in from the outside, exceptionally bright in the darkness. Renee sits in the rocking chair by the window, with Bowen at her side. The unknown amount of time that has passed left its marks on them, be it shallow or deep. Renee appears a little more skinny than before. Sorry, work tied me up a little. Sorry for being late. I brought some flowers. I handed some work over to my assistant. From tomorrow on, I should have a lot more free time. Renee accepts the bouquet with a smile. The white flowers inside akin to patches of pure white snow. I knew you would be busy. It's alright. Has the project been progressing as normal? Naturally. Artificial snow has been established and is now seeking investments. Then the projection's full realization? It might need some time, but there's hope now. I really do miss it. The snow we had when we were little. Do you think we will be able to see it again? Of course. We'll have pure white snow falling from sky again. You, me, Lumi, and everyone else will be able to have this blessing from the sky. It will be my gift to you. It's starting to get sadder and sadder with every moment. At the sound of its own name, the holder of the camera wobbles a little. Snowing, snowing. Mechanically repeating the word, it approaches the couple a little. Bowen, Lumi and the snow were both my wishes, but it looks like I have to leave it to you to fulfill them. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bowen crouches, taking his wife's hand and gently kissing it. There was a time my research went unnoticed by everyone, except you. Only you would discuss it with me deep into the night. From the moment I asked for your hand, your wishes have been mine as well. I only wish that this program would move along faster, just a little bit. The camera turns toward the window. The moon has already southwested itself behind the clouds, and even the stars are difficult to perceive. Month entry. The voice grows muffled. The image flashes a few times before the projection cuts off again. So the snow and Lumi were both Renee's wishes. He has not stopped in all those years, even after Renee's passing. No wonder Lumi is so important to him. You do realize this was filmed a long time ago, right? Yeah, the professor looks way younger than he is now. I have a good guess. When Lumi was built, this technology wasn't as developed. In order to allow it to learn by itself, Renee set it to intake information as frequently as possible. Unfortunately, the filtering and selection of the intake seems to be flawed. So it cannot judge for itself which information should be retained and which should be deleted? Yeah, the professor's field of study is different. Chances are he doesn't dare to modify Lumi's program without a very good reason, and so would never have figured out what the problem are caused by this internal conflict. That would make sense. The professor has been loading Lumi with more and more information those years too. Its ability to organize and tidy up data is far less than its intake. The system operation capability is bound to be taken up. It follows that Lumi keeps having failures after repair each time. I'm still confused about one thing though. Just know, those projections have appeared via the form of gift boxes. Once would be written off as a coincidence. But there are countless forms that gather data logically takes. The odds are just too low. There must be some deeper logic. Could it be that there's a gift Lumi want? So if we give the correct gift to Lumi, like we are piecing to child, the problem might go away? Do you really need to go down the rabbit hole, my good senior? The data flow here is pretty severe. The entirety of level 2 is messed up, and we cannot predict its actions' normal logic. Yeah, our priorities are still to continue towards the control center and acquire the control permissions. Then the professor can run some checks, and maybe then we will have the answer. The control center is right up ahead. It's just way too quiet here. I haven't heard a peep of anything, and the defense system are quiet too. Those data overflow enemies from before haven't appeared again either. There might be an ambush. Oh, don't just say those things. If there really was a... Again, Xenia, over to the right. Xenia is surrounded by Yoohee. Oh my god. A hulking beast comes into their purview of her vision modules. Big Lumi. The great machine spins in place. Xenia's attention is pulled to the giant gift box floating above its head. A crowd of smaller defense pods gather around the massive beast. I knew it would turn out like this. Ah, it's so tall! Judging by my visual module feedback, it should be around 5 meters tall. Can't help but feel it looks familiar, the way it turns about to. Could this thing be Lumi? There are some similarities, but only a few. Maybe the corrupted data is influencing things. Why would Lumi appear on its own? Level 2 though? This should be the form the system firewall takes. The gift box. Then should be the system core. Lumi protecting the gift is in reality the firewall, protecting the system core. Oh, what is this with these gift boxes? Yeah, you're probably right about this one. See, young and better to slow down a little sometimes. Yes, I understand. If the gift boxes are some sort of hint from Lumi, then what is really trying to get across? Everything goes completely devoid of logic. There's nothing to be deduced here. We can ponder that after the controls are ours. We should think about how to get past this firewall first. Gift. Before the trio close the distance, the massive Lumi suddenly stops spinning. Countless data fragments emerge, flying towards it. Lumi's body becomes even larger, affected by the fragments. Damn it, our presence here must be taking their system's errors more severe. We cannot let this continue, or Lumi's original base code will be influenced as well. Senor, you're here? Let's go. Senor and Yoohee. Yeah, we will deal with the defense boss first, and then focus on Lumi. I got notes, and the three approach the defense system together. Commander, what's with you? Getting all serious all of a sudden? I'm just thinking that if it were not for you noticing that Lumi really wanted, you know how long it would have been misunderstood for. It was nothing impressive. Olesia, Eons and Gnim told me that the soul of the dance is expression. So I habitually began to observe the people around me to see what they express with their smallest expressions and movements. I suppose it ended up in the right place, the wrong way. The soul of dance is expression. An interesting phrase. It's true that when I watched Wepley and Sharky, I can feel their emotions sometimes. You get it, Commander. That's right. Things on your mind that you cannot speak, emotions that you cannot declare. All of that can be expressed through dance. After the whole business with Professor Bowen and Lumi, I became even more certain that this dance can go beyond the boundaries of death and speak to the soul. If it wasn't for Lumi dancing, imagine the regret the professor and his wife would have had. Don't forget your own part in it. You helped a lot out. I pat her head. She looks upwards, a shade of red creeping onto the happy face. I was really happy to be able to help Lumi and the professor. I want to convey more and more things with dance from now on too. I'm sure I will manage it. I don't really understand dancing, but if you need help, I will be always there. Speaking of this, I really did have another request for you. But I will tell you after we're done for good with the organizing. He was a little bit sad during this phrase. There's not much left. Let's clear it all out in one go. Alright. Renee looks even weaker than before. The veins upon her shivered arms pop outwards, with a jarring intravenous line connected to it. Renee struggles to keep her eyes open, her exhalations forming a thin layer of mist on the mask she wears. A television in front of her plays a dated recording. In the recording, a girl places her hand on a young gentleman's waist, and the two proceed towards the dance floor. Tommy. The camera moves close to Renee at the sound. A shivered hand slowly reaches over. Sorry. The project will have to continue without me. Moments now. The recording draws Renee's attention. She fails to continue her sentence. In the television, she moves to the music with Bowen, still young and lively. The flower is full, bloom rests upon her breast. The tune of dancing dreams. The swaying hair of Renee's dress, palm lifting green, waves in the air. That year, the man who knew only research, the winter bar, he asked me, his first dance, red face. Tommy, if it were possible, I really would like you to have one more dance with him. Watch the first snow fall. To see the white all around, even for just a few seconds. Data log. Not long ago, the defense machine destroyed by Yoohee and the others had formed a new gift box. Its content revealed themselves to them upon a touch. The video recording ends. The gift box turned into fragments, flying towards the giant Lumi. Yoohee redirects all of her corporation powers, going over the information she collected. Gifts? Snow? Dancing? I got it. I understand it all now. This is making me so sad right now. Yoohee's voice attracted Nagan's attention. Yoohee, have you found anything yet? Yeah, we are pushing too much thoughts into it. The gift box doesn't mean that it wants a present. All of this data, might not even be uncleared clutter, but something that Lumi treasures as a gift. To eat every day it spends with the professor and his wives were present. We just kept taking and more informations until its system failed? That's not all it is. All of Lumi operation logic in the recordings. It isn't spinning around for no reason. No, it is a prank. Lumi just want to dance? Don't just stand there and talk. Look at it all. No way. No way. Lumi raises its arms swiftly, spewing out a slurry of data fragments. It falls upon the three, descending snow, beginning to bury them. It can't snow in level 2? Is there a way to? Need to make it stop. What? Vertically disadvantaged, Nagan is soon buried by the avalanche like data. Only her arms remain visible, grasping at the air. Hey, my good senior. See the height of your flower now? Hey, you're both the same height. Ah! Senior grabs Nagan's hand, pulling her up with some effort. Be treated like a carrot by my junior at this age. Lawbreaker, lawbreaker, snowing, snowing. The overflow getting worse. We need to make it stop. What can we... I know, music. Dance in dream. Xenia, help me put it up, please. Okie dokie. Make sure you pay the fee. Hurry up. Soon after, level 2 is filled with beautiful music. As the track begins to play, Lumi's data sweeping pace slows down. Now, wing the dance gift. Oh, it's working. Lumi seems to remember this. Again, shiny Kira star. Eyes. What next? A more direct approach? Tanya with the weapon in her hand, but Yoohee shakes her head. No, that might stimulate Lumi's already unstable system more and cause a total breakdown. We need it to release its control permission by itself. Get it to do that of its own volition? What do we do? I want to give Lumi a present. Please help me. You want to teach her dance? He picks out a passage from her neural records. The scene when Professor Bowen mentioned Lumi in his home, while the scent of butter cookies drifts through the air. Lumi is something my late wife left behind. His existence is special to me. To me, it's growing more like a little kid. I teach it what I know, bit by bit. Lumi is very important to me. Will that bit work? I don't know, but we have to try. Please, help me out. With Nagan and Xenia assistance, the neural records are packed as data fragments. Shining with electric light, the fragments in place of a virtual box and deliver to the massive Lumi. Please, messed up Lumi, accept this gift of ours. I'm sure you can feel the professor and his wife unspoken wishes. The thing is mostly familiar with. As the music ends, the giant Lumi completely settles down. The data with the tiny little box enter the massive gift box about Lumi. Not long after, the gift box it protected so desperately cracks, with countless data fragments bleeding outwards. The large fragments crackle again, turning into drifting snow, proliferating through the uncapped level 2. Something wrong with my vision modules? Is there a projection of those fragments in the air? Your vision modules are not that old yet. Those are the records of Lumi's life with the professor and his wife up there. Don't take the opportunity to mock me. Megan puts her hand on Xenia's shoulders, but her attention is soon pulled away by the blurry image upon a fragment. On a bright and pleasant afternoon, Professor Bowen takes his wife's hand, scrolling along a small garden path. In the living room's gentle light, Renee and Professor Bowen together inspect Lumi's frame. Bathed in moonlight, Renee turns about to call out to two figures, one large and one small. Looks like Lumi really was fond of those two. The fragments are gone. This place looks like it's going back to normal too. Lumi's accepted it. It's racing its control right. Yet, I have already got the permissions. Currently removing the firewall quarantine program. We are about 50 seconds out from having the permissions in full. Lumi won't be moving about randomly after this. Good work. Let's head out and take a closer look at Lumi. After their quarantine program deactivates, Nagan and Xenia takes their leave. Yoohee takes one more look at the image upon the data fragments before cutting off her connection too. It's finally over. Lumi won't go rogue again, right? I don't think my old bones can handle being put through the ringer that like this again. Most likely not. I restarted Lumi after getting her the permissions, and the overflowing data in its cache should have been cleared out for now. There won't be any abnormalities in the short terms, but if the algorithm are not improved, as time goes on, there might be an overflow again, though that will be none of our business. Hey, well, I don't know, but they did a lot again. Yeah, we really had to put in way too much effort for those flowers the professor promised us. What a terrible deal. No, we are not done yet. Here he walks towards the still bound Lumi, gently undoing the ropes. It might go off again. It's better to leave it tied up, no? It should be fine, right? Yoohee pats Lumi's round head, free of restraints. Lumi begins to slowly spit again. Why doing that again? It's alright. Lumi just want to tell the professor about the wishes Renee left within all the time of years, where there should be snow. That's a holiday present it wanted to give the professor and the late Renee. So that's what it was? Why does it keep running away though? Because it's our doll dancing inside a music box. Huh? You two, look at this first. Yoohee sent the video content of a large gift box to Nagant and Xenia. Lumi has it loaded with any knowledge relevant to dancing, so as far as I know, that little doll dancing might very well be the same thing as the professor dancing with his wife in that recording. Perhaps because it caused a similar scene, Lumi accessed those recording settings inside its system. It wanted to tell the professor about his wife's final wishes, but also want to give the bits and pieces it's collected over 2 years to the professor, who has been missing his wife as a gift. But it cannot actually express itself because of the system error, and thus often falls into confusion, inadvertently causing trouble. So it's spinning around like that because it's imagining the doll it saw? That's how it wanted to tell the professor? Tanya gestures at Lumi, still spinning in circles. Maybe, yeah. That's what dance means. To speak for those who cannot. To help those who cannot feel. To entrust stories to those who are watching. Uh-huh. Is its AI really that advanced? You just don't concern yourself with those things at a time like this, you stupid brat. Yoohee stares at Lumi for a moment, suddenly raising her head and balling her hands into fists. I'm going to help it. Wait, what? You're going to help it dance for the professor? He doesn't mention that it will be easy. It will be hard for anyone to glean anything at all from the spinning. And there's no way you will be able to sync your dancing stuff with it. Its ports are outdated. We just messed with its system real good. It's impressive that it's not having a breakdown. What do we do then? How about you just show the professor the footage you got, Yoohee? The determined look. That won't do. Yoohee shakes her head vigorously. Lumi must express his wishes to the professor on its own. Let me think. Since there are no robotic shortcuts we can take, let's use a more human approach. Yoohee temporarily stops Lumi in tracks. Hold on, I will help you. Do as I do, remember this well. Recalling the dance moves she saw in the projection, Yoohee begins to play that music again. She begins with a starting pose, progressing into elegant dance routine. Her dainty fingers flowing contour makes up a familiar sight to Lumi. Those full attention is known round to Yoohee. Gradually Lumi begins to move as well, it fully concentrating on imitating Yoohee's movement, clumsily extending its arms. Even with steps simplified, Lumi's moves are nothing like Yoohee. I can at least tell it's supposed to be dancing. That's a pretty good start for Lumi. Won't you? Bowen's voice comes from behind the tree. He comes to a stop, doubled over the hands on his knees, catching his breath. At his age, climbing up those stairs probably took considerable effort, rather than exhaustion, though his countenance was full of surprise and sentiment. Without a single word spoken, the music and dance take him back to the ball that years. Lumi clumsily turns about, occasionally swapping out bit of form as it's having errors. Some of it falls upon Bowen's glasses. He takes them off. Blurry as the surrounding might be to him, he sees clearly the figure of his late wife. Clad in formal dress, with an arm wrapped around Lumi, he extends a hand towards him. The couple's romanticism of their young has been long buried, but never melted away like the falling snow. Dancing, snowing. Lumi runs over the side of Bowen, slightly bumps into his legs, pulling him out of his trip down memory lane. All this while, I never understood. Bowen leans down, grasping Lumi's front limbs, dancing to that familiar tune. Lumi spins rhythmically, activating its snow dispension apparatus spreading frosty snow through the abandoned building. And here we are on the last stage versus Lumi. I probably have already shown it, but yeah, that's our little Lumi friend here. Still don't quite understood what fit it in the challenge mode, but I will be looking at after that. Pretty overpowered, so it will not take that much. Oh. We have to
就这样消失吧，正常水平罢了。
Ooh, if this crits.
认清现实吧，目标沉默。
No. There, all organized. Good work, Yoohee. I should be the one saying that, Commander. All of the redundant data gone, and I feel much better for it. Thank you. And with making something similar that we did to Lumi with Yoohee right now too. I prepared a present for this, actually. A present? No need, really. Keeping everyone in good shape is my duty as a commander. Ah, it's nothing expensive. I made it myself. Take it. Yoohee retrieves a box from the shelf behind her, using a flower piece together with mechanical parts. The flower stem and calyx were constructed with level and gears. The petals with a gradient of copper and the stems with measuring of shattered crystals. Much time was dedicated to this present. Might this be a hibiscus? Yeah, it's about that time of the year, and I wanted to give you flowers too. I'm told that the hibiscus signifies gentleness and resilience. I want to use it to express my gratitude for your efforts in treating everyone gently, including me. But the metal flower will never wilt, which means that it will never be separated from you. Except the gently gleaming metal flower, the faint light upon its petals warm and pleasant. Thank you. I will treasure it. You said you wanted something else you wanted of me. What is it? Yeah, you mentioned it earlier. With Where Plays Son Bay and Sharky Son Bay, right? The parts about the souls of dance and expression. I think so. With the understanding that you have of dance, you must watch them perform often. They might not be on their level yet, but the Sparkle True performance has been getting great reviews from the public. Commander, you should come see us dance too. Of course. But do I only need to watch? You think that's too easy, Commander? Then you should clap loudly and lift up the atmosphere with everyone. I'm just kidding. So long as you enjoy yourself and feel what I'm trying to get across to you. His eyes shines with light. They mean one of absolute passion. Such faith in remaining steadfast sways me as well. In a time as cruel as ours, this passion will forever be of inestimable value. Alright, I will take you up on that. The Satellite City, Rai 01, Convention Center Open Air, Amphitheater on a clear evening. The sky grows darker and darker, but the city convention center only becomes more lively. Processing backstage with VIP passes, Nagan and Xenia find Yoohee in the middle of blazing the finishing touches on the performance with Lumi and the Professor Bowen. You're here? We are here. Ah, the professor's here too. And the preparations for the upcoming performance complete? I'm finished with adjusting the equipment. Yep, everything is in place. I'm feeling good today too. I won't disappoint everyone. Alright. Happy holiday, everyone! Yoohee produces a basket as she speaks, scattering their multicolored petals inside through the air. Whoa! Don't just scare people like that! Huh? That's something we are going to bring out of stage. You guys get a sneak peek. Happy holidays! Thank you for inviting us to the show. I hear the tickets were rather difficult to get. The gimmick of artificial snow pulled in a lot of audience. I hear that the idea came from the senior of yours. Sharky and Bearplay are seniors of Yoohee. I still cannot fathom this. If the chances even arise, please do introduce me to that business genius. Ah, do you mean Sharky's son Bear? She was originally going to come as well, but some stuff came up at the cafe she works at. But check this out. Yoohee spins around happily. Sharky's son Bear gave me this pony on the back of my dress. Oh, that looks amazing. Does every doll knows how to dance or sing? Also do handicrafts? Yeah, not only is she good at crafts, she's also a makeup whiz. When I met you guys, before I did, rather I was talking to her on the phone. Lumi caused some troubles, so I hung up. I thought she would be angry. But after I told her about the circumstances, she complimented me instead. Oh, so she's a competent senior too. I really must speak to her in the circumstances aloud. Right, Professor, how is Lumi been? Any further incidents? After your lot described the cause, I ran some more checks on the central system and spoke to a friend in the field. There should not be any further issues. Struggling. After things are stable, could Lumi Original be put into the production next? Oh, there is still a way off. After this performance is over, I will still be deleting the overflowing data in Lumi again and recompiling the source code. Ah, what a shame. That's technology Irene left behind. Bowen smiles and nods, leading to the silent Lumi at his side. A shame indeed. But keeping Lumi in good operational order is most important. I know Rene's wishes now, anyway. He will always be by my side, like Lumi. I have no regrets. Yoohee nods at the backstage. Staff begins to call for their dancers to get into position. Ah, sorry, it's about time. I need to go prepare for the... No, with the Lumi and the Professor. Your tickets are there for VIPs in the VIPs. Get ready to catch every mesmerizing move of Lumi's performance up close. Eh? Lumi is going to perform on top of providing the show? Yeah, after the experience of ours, I had a change of mind in regards of the routine. So I made some changes. I asked the professor to help me train Lumi too. Just sit and watch. We'll be off then. Alright, we will be cheering for you. I'm like, right now just waiting for a dance, right? Leaving Yoohee to her business, Nagan and Xenia returns to the audience seating area, finding their spots. Oh, indeed, what of you? Yeah, I don't even have to stand on my tippy toes to see the whole amphitheater. Not bad at all. Eh? What's going on? It's all black all of a sudden. Did they turn off the lights? No, they haven't. Could your vision module really be getting that all? But I had that checked a few days ago. That shouldn't be the case at all. A procedure failure then. I think permanent loss of vision might be in the cards. No way, right? I have never heard of that happening to a doll. Help me, Xenia. I'm kidding. I will stop messing with you. Xenia chuckles mischievously, taking Nagan's head off the top of her head. Xenia! Gripping her tears, Nagans begin to reach for Xenia's collar. The latter immediately passes over their head in her head. Made out of felt, the laboratory collars are adorned with little flower of yarn. Oh, this is a limited edition that you have always wanted. I bought it as a holiday gift. But it's expensive, isn't it? About as much as the flowers the professor gave us worth, right? Yeah, all the money from the sales went into this hat. You were hesitating, so I went and brought it for you. Money is just money, so we can always make more, but we miss this hat, and it's gone forever. This is not the Xenia I know. This is much nicer Xenia. Thanks. No need to thank me. Just mark me for extra overtime pay in the future. I feel such a failure. My union beats me to giving a gift. When the show ends, I'm going to go pick up a proper present for you. I will be waiting then. As they chatter, the light in the venue converge on the stage. The elevator in the middle gradually rises, and Yoohee takes the stage first with her basket of flowers. Good evening, everyone! Before we get started, we have a few little presents for everyone. Make sure you catch them! Everyone, happy holidays! Yoohee snaps her fingers, sending many red drones flying through the venue, throwing candy and flowers petals towards the audience. Nagan like a child. Nagan leaps upwards, easily claiming a peck. You don't like candy at all. Why are you going for those? It is all for the holiday spirit. Take this. The show is about to start. Oh my god. Do we get an animation or not? I'm just thinking. Stuffing the candy into Xenia's hands, Nagan looks towards the stage with excitement. Okay, looks like we don't get an animation, but we get this. As the game put the audience attention, a cart full of flowers slowly rises in the middle of the stage. Now then, enjoy! Introducing today's special guest, a new artificial snow platform, Lumi. Adorned with bouquets, Lumi stands upon the carts of flowers, appearing at the stage forefront. It turns and sprays snow into the air. You go, little guy. Do your best! Snow gradually blanks the stage, and many audience members begin to extend their hands. The pure white foam lands upon their hands and hair, be it caused by curiosity or remnants. The icy sensation put a smile on the audience's faces. As the audience passion is ignited, the other members of the dance troupe make their entrance. Their scattering petals combined with their falling snow, illuminating the stage. As the music rises and swells, the performance begins in earnest. On this holiday, everyone receives a present they desire. Where's our dance performance? Hello? Very good. Okay, I'm searching for the dance performance. Okay, that's the closest I could get to the Loomis performance. I didn't find anything. I felt getting light watching her dance. Unless she means when we pull for her. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Anyway, that will be it for the Yoohee's request. It was a nice one. I do wish more of a main story, but I will take it. The next one will be the name that I cannot pronounce. Yoohee from the Dayan squad. Well, at least we met her with Dayan and her sister. So looking towards that one. I will be thank you for watching, listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in some other Girls Frontline Tuesday. Take care.